is being so crazy. I love him. Hello everybody, my name is Zoe Rebekah. Welcome back to my channel, and welcome to a new vlog, a new weekly vlog. Good morning. I just filmed an almost 20-minute clip that you will see right after this that I was going to put at the end of my last week's vlog, but then I was like, you know what, it's Sunday, it's the beginning of the week. Last week's vlog is long enough, and I yapped for 20 minutes this morning just now, so I just decided to put that into this vlog, into a new vlog. So I'm filming my intro now. Enjoy this vlog. Enjoy my rambling about life for 20 minutes. Obviously a lot of it will be cut out, but not a lot of it, but some of it will be cut out. It won't be fully 20 minutes, probably more like 15. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this video. I hope you're all doing well. Make sure you subscribe. I know a lot of you guys are not subscribed, so please make sure you subscribe, turn on the notification bell, leave me comments down below, give this video a like if you enjoy it, and yeah, let's get on with the video. Good morning everybody. Today is Sunday and it is 6:46 a.m. It is Sunday, October 26, 2025, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update, start today's portion of the vlog for you guys. But my plans for today, I'm gonna get a little closer so you can hear me a little better. But hello, it is like 6:45-ish. I've been up since like 5-ish, so I've been up for a little over an hour and a half, and I got my energy drink here. I've mainly just been editing this morning, honestly. I watched a YouTube video and then I was just doing some editing on my own YouTube video, which is very long. I'm gonna have to reduce a lot of it, but that's okay. And I also did I edited a reel. I literally just turned on Gilmore Girls because Gilmore Girls is the fall show, my favorite show, and it's the show that I always rewatch in the fall. So I've just been watching Gilmore Girls a lot lately. I've seen it obviously multiple times, so I know what happens, so it's not super important for me to pay attention. So that's why it's like in the background. If I had never seen it before, I would be paying attention, but I've seen it multiple times, so it's just kind of my background show while I'm doing other work. But obviously sometimes I get sucked into it, I get distracted because I love the show so much. But anyway, I just wanted to say good morning and let you guys know what's going on. But basically I didn't vlog much yesterday because like I went to the school. I spent a good amount of time trying to find the building I was supposed to go to. Before I even left, while I was still here, I was trying to look through the campus map to see where I was supposed to go, and I looked through my teacher's email about this event and he just did not provide any instructions on how to get there. This specific building I was supposed to go to was not anywhere to be found on the campus map, so I had no idea where to go. So I just decided to just go and figure it out when I got there. And then I went there and I asked a couple people like where I need to go, and like no one was helping me. So like the guy who let me in, like the security officer who lets me in when I first arrive, I have to show my student ID to him. He had no idea where this building was, and I'm like, that's a little concerning, I'm not gonna lie to you. So I had no idea where to go, and I wound up just not going to this event because I had no idea where to go. I wasted so much time driving there and then trying to find this building, and I couldn't find it anywhere. And then I emailed my teacher while I was still there. He still hasn't responded to me, so I'm a little frustrated about that. I'm not gonna lie to you because my teacher, I talked about this before, this specific professor who is my advisor and the course director, like the MFA program director, he is not clear in his emails. He's not clear in like specific instructions, and he's not clear in like what we're supposed to do specifically a lot of the times in his emails, and it's a little frustrating, but it's okay. And same thing with like my playwriting teacher. She's even worse. Like, I don't want to complain about my teachers. Like, I do appreciate and respect my teachers, but at the same time, I'm in a master's degree program. I'm a grad student in a writing program, and I expect a little more clarity in my professor's writing. I don't think that's that much to ask. But yeah, so yesterday was a bit of a frustrating day, I'm not gonna lie to you. And then I wound up just getting really upset yesterday evening. I don't want to get too specific into this because it's kind of like, I don't want to come across the wrong way, and I don't want certain people seeing this, you know what I mean? There's some things that I've been thinking about that I just don't want to publicize, I guess. And it's just like some of the stuff was like making me a little upset yesterday. For example, I'll be very vague, but let's just say I needed to get off of Instagram yesterday. I was scrolling through Instagram. I don't spend like hours scrolling on social media. I never do that because it's not something I enjoy or I'm interested in. But obviously I go on social media. That's my job, and I do like going on social media. I like to keep up, and I just like to do that like everyone does. But sometimes when I go on Instagram, specifically Instagram or TikTok, those are like the main two that I find this problem with. But it's mostly Instagram, because Instagram is like more people I actually know, as opposed to TikTok, where it's like you're scrolling on your For You page and you don't know these people personally. Whereas Instagram, you're often following more people that you actually know personally. And I got really tired of seeing certain things being posted by people I knew personally and people I don't know. So because Instagram is both, so is TikTok, but TikTok is a lot more strangers than Instagram, I feel like, because Instagram is strangers and people you know. TikTok is both too, but I feel like you don't watch as many TikToks of people that you actually know than people you don't, if that makes sense. But you know, I just kept seeing people I knew and didn't know just like post like similar things, and it was making me upset. It was just like, it was kind of like, I guess I was talking about this earlier, but I feel a little, not behind in life, but I just feel like I'm not at the place where I want to be. And I feel like I should be, I know I'm really hard on myself, but I feel like I should be at a more progressed place in terms of like my mental health and where my life is in general. I feel like I should just be at a better place than I am now, and I'm not. I can't keep beating myself up about that, obviously, and I'm very hard on myself, so I have to take that into account. But you know, for example, let's just say I see people progress in life and get to a place where I want to be, and it makes me envious and upset, and I need to not do that. I know comparison is the thief of joy, I know that, but it's still something I struggle with a lot, and it's something I've been talking about since I was like 14 on this channel. Like, I struggle with comparison and social media, and it's something I still struggle with. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's definitely gotten better over time and as I've gotten older and more mature, but I don't know, it's just like I get into my own head all the time. I've been rambling for almost 15 minutes, I'm sorry. But basically, like, we're at a place right now where Theo just started working. I just got a job. I don't know if I mentioned that, but I got the Target job, so I start working next week. But I just got a job, Theo just started working, and we're not at a great place financially, and therefore that has made us both very stressed. So it's, you know, obviously financial struggles have an impact on mental health. I already have severe mental health issues to begin with. Theo definitely has anxiety. I don't know if it's been diagnosed technically, but he does have anxiety. It's very obvious, and we both get very overwhelmed and very stressed. Obviously I do a lot more, but just the financial struggles and the fact that, I don't know, he's 21 and I'm 22 and we're young and we have a lot more to experience and life left to live and to learn. But it's something that I was discussing with Theo yesterday while I was upset. Sometimes I have the most profound thoughts while I'm upset. Does that happen to anyone else, where like when you are upset, but not so upset where you're like completely irrational and freaking out? Because I've been there too. Because if I'm at a point where I'm like completely freaking out and I have lost all logic, then this doesn't apply. But if I'm like upset and I'm like kind of crying but I'm not freaking out, then I feel like I have sometimes the most profound thoughts, you know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense. But basically, while I was upset, because this happens a lot, while I was upset I was saying something like, I think part of the reason why I like bring up proposals and marriage and moving forward in our relationship so much, because I bring it up a lot more than Theo does, but I think part of that reason is because I have spent my entire life pretty much trying to almost force myself to mature too fast or grow up too fast. I've always been like that. I feel like we've noticed. I feel like you guys have noticed that throughout. If you've been around for a while, throughout watching a lot of my videos throughout these years, then you definitely have picked up on that. But because I think it's mainly because of my mental health struggles and the fact that I had to go through so much at such a young age, like being hospitalized and having to go through trauma and almost starving myself to death and trying to commit suicide multiple times in high school, all that stuff, and being doxxed and harassed and, you know, just like all this shit that I had to go through when I was younger, it kind of made me feel like I had to force myself to grow up too fast. And I would say I'm a pretty mature person for my age. I would say I'm pretty wise beyond my years, and I'm pretty smart as a person. I give good advice, but I don't always take it. I don't really practice what I preach because I know I give good advice and I know I give good lessons and I know I provide like wisdom, but I don't honestly take it myself. And I know that makes me sound like a hypocrite, but it's just something that I struggle with, and I've always struggled with, because I just don't see myself that way. Like, I know something I've heard in therapy a lot is like, speak to yourself as if you would speak to your best friend or somebody you really love and care about, because you wouldn't speak to them the way you speak to yourself, which is a really good exercise, but it's something that I struggle to do. So yeah, I just feel like that's part of the reason why I've always yearned and desired to grow up at a more expedited rate than is, you know, realistic. So I just wanted to yap about that. I've been talking for almost 20 minutes now. I'm gonna go, but I really, you know, I'm glad that I got this all off my chest. It was very cathartic, and I'm glad that you guys were here to listen. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna put this into a new vlog, and because this vlog is already long enough, like my last vlog that I posted, it's already long enough from last week. So I think I'm going to put this into this week's vlog, because today is Sunday, so it is the beginning of the week. So I'm gonna put this as the first clip in a new vlog. So I'm gonna film my intro. Hello guys, update time. It's 12:20 p.m. Theo and I went grocery shopping. I'm so sorry, I totally forgot to film anything in the grocery store. I'm filming like a day in my life, vertical content thing, short TikTok, Instagram reel thing. So I'm filming that as well today. So that's why I haven't filmed that much in-depth stuff today. I also yapped for like 20 minutes this morning, so it's okay. But I forgot to film literally anything in the grocery store. Didn't film a haul, didn't film anything in the grocery store, and I'm sorry. But I did, you know, do a little overview in my little vertical thing. So make sure you guys check that out. It'll be on shorts, it'll be on Instagram reels, and it'll be on TikTok. So yeah, and we just ate Lunchables for lunch. We're just gonna watch some football. I'm about to talk to my dad, and that is about it. Just gonna do mostly editing and watching football for the rest of the day and writing. Hello guys, update time. Welcome to a new day. Welcome to a new portion of this vlog. It's 2:34 in the afternoon, and I haven't spoken to you guys yet today because I have been gone at work all day. I woke up at like 5:30, and then I just edited and watched some Gilmore Girls and chilled until I had to leave, because I had to leave at like 8:20-ish. I spoke to my dad, I spoke to Little Weed before I left, and that's all I really did before I went to Target. And then I started my new Target job, even though it's the same job I've been doing for the past 2.5 years at a different location. It's just a different store, but the same job. It's a little different just because it's a different store, and they have like different needs and different specific routines and structures, but it's pretty much the same thing. So it's pretty much the same job. So it really wasn't a difficult day for me. It was kind of a little bit boring, honestly, because I knew mostly everything already, if not everything. So I mean, yeah, I'm in a seasonal position, and I feel like I have a pretty good chance of continuing to work there after the seasonal position is up, because I know what I'm doing and I'm pretty good at what I'm doing, and it's not difficult for me to do it. So it's pretty straightforward to me, and I did a bunch of computer training, did the orientation, set up, filled out a bunch of documents like I-9, my direct deposit, stuff like that, and then I just shadowed this other girl who was also doing my same job position, and she kind of just broke some things down for me, showed me what to do, even though I already really knew how to do it, and just kind of walked me through the device and the system, what they do when there's no orders and stuff like that. So yeah, pretty easy, straightforward day, and I was there for 5 hours. I had a 5-hour shift. Technically I was there for a little more than 5 hours. I was there for like 5 hours and 15 minutes, because I got there at 8:55-ish, and then we started the orientation at 9, and then I left at 2:11 p.m. when I was off at 2. So it's a little extra for me. But yeah, so I have to work on my fiction piece. I have to go to class tonight. I'm really not looking forward to going to class tonight, just because like I wouldn't mind going to class if I didn't have a really full morning, but I'm gonna have to get used to this, working and then going to class, because that's just gonna be how it has to be, because you know, that's life and I have to accept it. But I'll get used to it. The more I do it, the more I'll get used to it, you know what I mean? But I had a really full morning of work, and then I have to go back tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I have my chiropractor appointment
at 10:15, which I'm gonna have to move up a little bit, probably to like 9:30 if that's possible for them to do. I'm probably gonna have to move it up to 9:30 because then I have to go to work at 11 and I'm not gonna be done in time if I keep my appointment at 10:15. So I have work at 11 tomorrow until 4. There's a couple more shifts that I have scheduled, but I just don't remember exactly what they are off the top of my head. But I have the schedule right next to me. But yeah, and my team number was the same since I literally just worked there. I have the same team number as I just had, so I didn't have to transfer anything that way or anything. But yeah, so everything was really straightforward and easy today. I have to find my fucking name tag. I searched this morning for it before I left and I couldn't find it. I might call my brother and be like, do you happen to know where my name tag is? Because I know you did a bunch of cleaning in my apartment while you were here and I haven't like seen it since then. So I don't know, maybe he knows where it is. If not, then I'll just have Theo help me look for it before tomorrow. And I gotta finish with my fiction piece. I have to go print my fiction piece. I have to go to class tonight. I have to do a bunch of editing. It's kind of a shit show. It's kind of a chaotic mess in my head right now and in my life. But at the same time, things are going well. And I need to, you know, accept that things are going well and also accept that this is life. And life is just constantly always moving and changing and there's always just so much to do. I have to charge my camera battery, but I'm gonna be home soon-ish. Yeah, I'm gonna be home in like 5 minutes, if that. But yeah, I will give you guys updates throughout the rest of the day. It's just been a jam-packed day and it's gonna continue to be jam-packed throughout the rest of the day and the week. But yeah, all right, I'm gonna go because my camera battery needs to charge and I'm afraid my camera's gonna die any second now. Plus I'm almost home. So I'm gonna go home and then when I get home, I'm gonna eat, probably have another energy drink, honestly, because I've only had one today, this morning, and I don't even think I finished it. So I'm gonna open another one when I get home. I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna edit. I'm gonna work on my fiction piece. I'm gonna go print my fiction piece and then I'm gonna go to class later. All right, I love you guys and I will speak to you soon. Good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, October 30th, 2025. I'm so impressed with myself that I just knew that without looking because I can't look because I'm driving. But hello, good morning. It is currently 10:43 in the morning and I just wanted to say good morning and give you guys a little update about what's been going on. I've been running around like a headless chicken the past few days and all morning, but basically I went, after I worked yesterday, I spent a while working on my fiction piece and then Theo got home. I made pork chops for dinner. We ate dinner. I had to go to class right after dinner. I didn't even finish my dinner. I ate most of it, but I didn't get to finish it because I had to leave. Then I went to class and then my partner, because we got, my teacher split us into pairs for us to do peer reviewing and my partner, who I was paired up with, was not in the class at that time. Like she was just not there, she was absent. And then so my teacher gave me feedback on my story, which I actually preferred. I'd rather get teacher feedback, but I'm not saying that peer feedback isn't valid and useful, but the teacher feedback is also useful. But yeah, I took my partner's paper. My teacher printed it for me and I just wrote some notes on it. We scanned it and I emailed it to her and I said, feel free if you want to chat about my suggestions and notes and stuff, like I'm happy to. So that is school. And then I had a chiropractor appointment today at 10:15, but because I had to work at 11, I had to call them right when they opened at 9:30 and ask them if I could move up my appointment. So I moved up my appointment. I left at 9:30. I got there at like 9:45 and then I left at like 10:18-ish. And then I got home. I just basically just switched my shoes and left because I was not wearing the right shoes for work. So I switched my shoes and left and now I'm on my way to work. I need to charge my camera battery, so I'm sorry if it dies while I'm speaking because I never got a chance to charge my camera battery yesterday because it was so busy yesterday and it's been so busy this morning and I'm slightly overwhelmed and stressed, but I know I'll be able to manage it just fine. I have work 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. today and then I'm gonna go home. I was also doing revisions on my fiction piece this morning based on the feedback I got from my teacher and I have to turn in the final draft next week. Hello guys, good afternoon. It is 1:34 p.m. and I figured I'd give you guys a little update because it's been a bit since we've talked. Because my camera battery died when I was talking. I knew that was gonna happen while I was driving to Target. And then when I got to Target, you're probably wondering why I'm home before 4 p.m. And
and that's because I wasn't supposed to be scheduled to work this week at all, including today. So I wound up going there, and then my HR manager was like, Zoe, what are you doing here? And I was like, I was scheduled for today from 11 to 4. Like, and I went to the chiropractor. I stopped here to get my shoes and a couple things, and then I went straight to work, and then I got there right on time, and then my HR manager was like, Zoe, what are you doing here? And I was like, I was scheduled from 11 to 4 today. And she was like, you were? And then I was like, yeah, I was scheduled today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday. And she was like, what? And then she checked with my leader. She's like, did you schedule Zoe today and this week? And my leader was like, oh shit, like she did not mean to schedule me this week, because apparently I was supposed to start my training schedule next week, not this week, the day after my orientation. So I drove there to find out I was not working. So I grabbed a few Alani energy drinks, grabbed, like, there was a deal where if I got 5 of them, they were on sale, so I got 5 of them, and I got 3 cotton candy and 2 cherry slush, and then I went home and I charged my camera battery, and I spoke to my dad. I also spoke to my dad this morning before I went to the chiropractor, and then I spoke to him when I got home. I chatted with Chloe a bit, I smoked a little bit, edited a little bit, and then I was mostly honestly working on revising my fiction piece. I was remembering the feedback that my teacher gave me and looking at his notes on my document for my first draft, and I was just doing some revisions on that, doing some more writing, some more fleshing out, because basically he said that he really likes the concept. He just would love for me to like flesh out certain parts of it more. So that's mainly what I've been doing, is just like kind of fleshing out certain things in my story. And then I trimmed my bangs because they needed a trim, so trimmed those, and now I'm here. So I also had a snack. I had a little snack. I should probably eat like actual food soon, but I did have a snack shortly after I got home from Target. And so I do work on, I don't know what I think Monday. Monday's the first day I'm actually working. So yeah, so I have to work 6 to 11 in the morning on Monday, and then I have to go to my teaching job in the afternoon, and then I have to go to class in the evening, and then I have class on Wednesday and Friday and this Friday, so tomorrow. And then yeah, there's just a lot going on. I haven't heard back from the assessment, about the assessment that I took for the SAT tutor job yet, so I will obviously keep you guys updated about that, but I haven't heard anything yet. I called them yesterday and she was like, I haven't gotten around to grading it yet, but thank you so much for checking in. I appreciate it. Like, she genuinely sounded like she appreciated me checking in and the eagerness for me to get started. So we'll find out what happens there. I'll let you guys know. It's been rainy and windy and dark and shitty and cloudy all day. It's raining right now and it's really windy and it's just shitty out, so it's just dark out. It's been dark out all day. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to cover for now. I'm probably just going to do some editing and writing. I'm probably just gonna go back and forth between 3 different things: watching a YouTube video, editing my own YouTube video, and working on my fiction piece. So yeah, I'm gonna go back. I'm just gonna do a combination of those things, and that's probably it. But you know, until I start working at Target, I'm still doing the work I can get done for other things, you know what I mean? And hopefully eventually I can get this, SAT tutor job, because it's obviously a lot more in line with my actual career path than Target. So I'll stick it out, this seasonal position at Target, but if something better comes along, I'm obviously gonna take advantage of that opportunity. Hi kitty! He was driving me nuts earlier, but he's feeling better now. Come on up, come here. Come here, bunny. Look how cute he is. Come on up, buddy. I don't know what he's doing, he's just staring. You know your Halloween theme? I'm explaining to Blackberry that he's one of the quintessential Halloween symbols. Just his existence. He should feel so special. I love fall and I really missed it while I was in Florida. If you guys haven't noticed, I've been doing a lot of montages of like just me driving in this beautiful area with all the beautiful fall leaves and stuff. And I take no shame in it. I really fucking missed it when I was in Florida. So I'm going, oh, hi buddy. Oh, you're so cute. All right, I'm gonna go pet my beautiful cat, do some editing and writing and watching YouTube. I love you guys and I'll talk to you soon.
Influence on need read every book the schools
Hello guys, update time. It's currently 12:23 and I know what you're thinking. Zoe, why aren't you in class? Why aren't you on your way to class? Don't you have class at 12:40? Yes, I do. I decided not to go. And I know I didn't go on Monday either, and my attendance hasn't been super spectacular since I started this master's degree program. I've gone to plenty of classes, don't get me wrong. It's not like I've like skipped a whole bunch of classes. I've missed like 4 or 5 in total, and I have class 3 times a week. And I've been in school for 2 months. So it's not great, but it's also not terrible. But honestly, I decided not to go today for a variety of reasons. One, because again, same thing as my Monday class, I felt like it genuinely would have been a waste of time for me. This class specifically, my playwriting class, is all undergrads as I've explained. I'm the only master's degree student, so I don't feel very challenged. I don't love the teacher. I don't think she communicates very clearly or well. She has favorites because she has students in other classes that are in this class as well. Like she has students in multiple classes and she has favorites, and I don't like it. I don't love this teacher. I don't love the class. I like the playwriting content, but I don't feel very challenged. She was not clear on what we were doing today at all. She was so vague about it, and we've had a sub the past 2 classes. Those have been pretty much wastes of time. She's back today, but she was not clear at all what we were doing today. We were in a different room. It was just a whole shit show, like a different classroom. She emailed us last night being like, we moved to a different classroom today. So I just decided not to go. I spoke to Chloe for a while this morning and I feel better now, and I did a bunch of editing and I just spoke to her for a while, and then I just got back from the dispo. Actually, I also went to Dunkin'. I went to Dunkin' right after I hung up with Chloe. And that was like 11-ish. I got a breakfast sandwich. I ate that, and I'm still working on my frozen mocha coffee. And then I went to the dispensary. I went to Valley Greens in Peekskill, not too far away, and I got an ounce. Got this big old tub of wheat by Herb, made in New York. So I'm going to try this out, and I'm going to do more editing. I've decided that I'm just going to, I finished with my revisions for my short story for my fiction piece. It's really a novel chapter because I'm gonna turn it into a novel, but it's a novel chapter. It's pretty much finished. I might look at it again before I submit it, obviously, but it's pretty much finished for now, so that's good. I don't have any other pressing assignments other than that. And then I have a video that I want to continue with editing because I want to get it up relatively soon. I wanted to get it up today, but that's not happening. So I'll get it up hopefully by Sunday or Monday. That's my goal, because it's a bit of a longer video and there's more to edit. So it's last week's vlog, which is up by now by the time you're seeing this, obviously, but I still gotta edit it at this point in time. But I'm like halfway finished with editing it, so I just kind of want to grind with that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. And then tomorrow, I don't know if I have really anything going on tomorrow, but today's Halloween, as I explained earlier, and I was not having a good morning, so I decided to just take the day off mostly. I'm gonna edit because I want to edit and I want to get this video up, but otherwise I'm not really doing much work today, and I'm kind of just doing what I want to do, which I don't allow myself to do a whole lot. Plus I have to work a whole lot next week at Target and the week after that at Target. I have to work 33 hours in 2 weeks, so that's a lot. So I want to kind of, and I also think I'm going to call the place I did the assessment for the SAT tutor job in Connecticut, I think I'm going to call them because I still haven't heard anything about that. So I'm going to check in about that, and I'll let you guys know what I hear about that. And yeah, we'll see what happens, and I'm just going to kind of play it by ear and kind of go with the flow today, which I, again, don't allow myself to do a whole lot. I don't allow myself to go with the flow a whole lot. So I'm going to try today, and today's the day to do it. It's Friday and Halloween, and yeah, it's a nice fall day. It's not too cold, it's not too hot, it's a good temperature, and there's like leaves blowing all across my window, and it's lovely. And yeah, so I'm about to call the place in Connecticut where I took the assessment for the SAT job. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll let you guys know, and then I'm gonna do more editing, and then I'm going to, actually I'm gonna smoke this because I want to try this, and then I'll go to editing, and that's about it. But I will obviously keep you guys updated. I might play some guitar in a bit, perhaps. I played some yesterday. Sometimes I go a few days without playing, but I try to play the guitar at some point every day. Even if it's for like 10 minutes, it just helps me. It helps me keep my mind occupied. It is good practice. It helps me improve, and I just enjoy it. So yeah, I try to do it at some point every day. And sometimes when I don't do it one day, I don't do it for a few days. And I hadn't done it for a few days until yesterday, and now I kind of have been more in the mood to do it, so I might do it again today. But we'll see. That is all I got for you guys for now. It's always lovely chatting with you guys. This is my outfit for the day, obviously. I'm wearing this. This is from Target, this top. top. This jacket's my mom's that I stole from her before we moved here. And then these sweatpants, I guess. I think these are Target pajama pants, perhaps. Not sure about that, but they are very comfortable. I'm wearing a very comfortable but cute outfit today. And then my bra is from Amazon. My bralette underneath my shirt. Yeah, I mostly wear bralettes. I don't wear a lot of bras. I don't even know if I have any like normal bras. I think they're mostly just bralettes or sports bras. Yeah, they're mostly bralettes. I like bralettes, what can I say? But yeah, that's all I got for now. I'm just rambling now. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.
Hello guys, update time. It's been a little bit since we've talked. Honestly, I've been in a bit of a funk, so I spoke to Chloe for a while. Again, I spoke to her a bunch today, which was nice. I kind of needed it, and I edited a bit, and then I took a shower. I literally just took a shower, and now I have decided to go out to CVS to get Halloween candy. I hope that they have Halloween candy at this point. I know it's kind of late for me to be getting Halloween candy, but I've been just so fucking busy lately, and I haven't had time to really do it. And I had time now, and I was really not feeling great again. Like, I went from not feeling great this morning, and then I felt better, and then I was not feeling great again. So that's part of the reason I took a shower. I wanted to kind of refresh myself a little bit, and now I needed to get out of the apartment. The weather is really lovely. There's no sun, which is kind of bringing me down because it's so cloudy, but the like temperature is really nice, and it's very autumnal out, and I just, you know, I need to just enjoy that. And I also just needed to get Halloween candy. I haven't gotten it. I don't know if there are trick-or-treaters here or not. We didn't have trick-or-treaters at our last apartment. I don't know how it works here. I don't know what time they go trick-or-treating. I don't know, but I need to get candy just in case. And yeah, so I'm gonna, ooh, Jesus Christ, the sun just came out. So I need to just go to CVS across the street, and I'm sorry about this lighting, Jesus. Get candy and just get out, make myself feel better that way. And then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do some more editing. I'm gonna smoke another bowl because I got plenty of weed now. Got an ounce, so we're stocked. And yeah, so I need to do some editing to feel productive, and you know, because I want to, and I need to feel good about myself in a way, but I also need to just chill a bit and, you know, replenish my mind and probably eat something. I really need to eat something. All I've eaten today is that breakfast sandwich from Dunkin' earlier. I had the bacon, egg, and cheese on a bagel earlier, but that's all I've eaten today, so I need to eat something else for sure. And I need to charge my camera battery as well, so I'm gonna do that when I get home. But yeah, alright, I love you guys. I'm gonna go to CVS now, but I just wanted to catch you guys up with what's been going on. I love you, and I hope you're all doing well. Alright guys, it is the next day. I'm so sorry I didn't vlog yesterday, but I just had a really bad day, which you'll find out all about in next week's vlog, because I just rambled for a while starting next week's vlog because it is Sunday, it's the beginning of the week, so I'm starting a new vlog. But I just came on to end this vlog, and I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. Share this video and my channel to those who think might be interested, and leave me comments down below. Comment other video suggestions in the comments, and make sure you guys have copies of both my books, my memoir Battles on the Borderline, and my poetry book, An Erotic Anthology of My Psychology. And follow me on all my other social media. Everything is linked down below. That's gonna be it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.